Hey, 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 hey. It's your very favorite history teacher. Hey, hey, hey. It's your very favorite history teacher. Let me see your transcripts. How is everyone doing? Come on. Come on, y'all. Hey, Crane Roshi. Hey, Stephanie. Hey. How y'all feeling? Are y'all okay today? Are y'all ready to get started? Hey, Money No Love. I put the advertisement on the community wall, but I also emailed. I think I have 7 of you's email address. So I'm so glad you were able to get here. The QAnon. Oh, they're trying to say Q. What QAnon ridiculousness? What are they saying about QAnon? Oh, that they're like that man with the bullhorn, looking like a buffalo bull. That one. Let me see. Where else are other people at? The I think I may have put the wrong. Did I put the wrong clip on the community page? Oh, here it is. Okay. Thank you. Please hit the like button as you come in. Let me see if we can get some of the 18 here. What? Are you kidding me? What is their problem? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy. Okay, so I'm gonna find some of my friends sent me some stories. Okay, so let's look at so currently he is the Senate minority leader. Chuck Schumer is a Democrat, but he will probably be the majority leader once the new session starts. Let me see if I can get to. Can everyone hear me okay? Because he's the one that said, hey, they should be on a no-fly list. Can y'all hear it? I'm not hearing it. Okay. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. That's not good.
Possible.
Okay, now I hear it. Okay, so let's look at Chuck Schumer. Wait, Hollywood made him the target to get off the. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's look at Chuck Schumer talk about putting these people on the no-fly list.
Future attacks, and with the law on our side, we are to say.
Let's go back. Sorry.
Today, ahead of the concern for possible future attacks, and with the law on our side, we are to say that these insurrectionists.
Okay, you can't hear me? Okay, let me try muting myself and see if you can hear the clip.
Many of whom are known to be at large, should not be able to hop on a flight. We are here today because the people, the insurrectionists who breached the U.S. Capitol fall under the definition of threats to the homeland and should be immediately added to the TSA no-fly list. Any of those who are inside the Capitol today, ahead of the concern for possible future attacks, and with the law on our side, we are to say that these insurrectionists, many of whom are known to be at large, should not be able to hop on a flight. We are here today because the people, the insurrectionists who breached the U.S. Capitol fall under the definition of threats to the homeland and should be immediately added to the TSA no-fly list. Any of those who are inside the Capitol should not be able to fly and should be placed on the no-fly list. We are calling on the authorities, FBI, TSA, Department of Homeland Security, to put them on the no-fly list immediately.
Why should your business go hybrid? With a hybrid cloud approach with IBM, you'll have the expertise.
The FAA is now cracking down, like actually implementing this no-fly list on these people who are rioting at the Capitol. And let me see if I can find a clip. And the FAA said they warn of jail time, fines at airports, airlines prep for unruly passengers ahead of the inauguration. Because right now, remember, a lot of them were trying to go home, and then they found themselves not able to get home by plane. So you take a train or a bus. And the irony, this is from Fox News. They actually said this, which, you know, you can take it with a grain of salt. They want I'm unmuting myself. You can still hear me? I'm unmuting myself. Okay. So it's saying the FAA, it says the Amtrak CEO is calling for the no-fly list to expand to the trains. So you know what this means? It means you can't take a plane. You can't take a train. All you left is an automobile or the bus, because you decided to riot and storm the Capitol. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? It says, okay, Amtrak responds to Reagan calling for heightened security in D.C. Oh, there's that man. He got arrested. Okay, we joined our Labor Party and continue to call upon Congress and administration to make assaults against road workers a federal crime, as far as aviation workers, and to expand the TSA's no-fly list to rail passenger service. Amtrak said it was increasing police enforcement, limiting ticketing sales, and banning anyone who is not compliant with its policies, including mask wearing, following the violent attack on the U.S. Capitol for Wednesday's inauguration ceremony. So, like, they're getting ready. They're like, okay, y'all tore up this place that we got to go through 2 weeks ago. We're not going to have the same things again. FBI says considers adding Capitol rioters to no-fly list, which they have. Okay, I want to know. The urgency to prohibit violent protests from railroads comes after flight attendants demanded the pro-Trump rioters be banned from planes. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's a list, the actual list we can watch. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I was going to show you some clips. All because oh, you think that's a guy's troll? Oh, for the Amtrak one from the Fox News, it could be. That's true. When they went, when the rally was over, which was a stupid rally, stop the steal. What do you say? I don't feel sorry for any of them. There'll be a sign. Exactly. What are you doing? So I'm trying to see if I can find that video that Daryl sent me, because Daryl been sending me some TikTok. I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos. And I see why the government, especially Trump, hates the those videos on TikTok. They are merciless. I'm telling you. Merciless. Let me see if I can get okay, so TikTok. Gonna log in. Y'all can also follow me on TikTok. Say Google will prompt me to verify it's me. Yes, it's me. I'm me. I feel like it's me. Oh, I hate that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let me go to my. Where's my ones that I favorited? Okay. Oh, it's different when it's on. Oh my God. No fly list. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find. Apologies, y'all. It's so different when it's on here than the app, because you actually can search for the video, not just search for. Okay, let me try a different way, y'all. I'm sorry to be doing this. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Like Tracy found. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I wonder what it says. So this is for a while to give her boy. It's time to watch the cut. Oh. see that happen. I sure can. And I think Ted Cruz might be implicated too, because guess what? They said two of the people who were the rioters had his contact information in their pockets. The ones that got arrested. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go to let's see if we can find the best no-fly list comp. Oh yeah, this is another one I want y'all to see, because okay, so you know how that some of the people once the Senate, opened back up, right? There were people who were upset at the people who voted to certify the electoral votes. One of them was Mitt Romney. And so Mitt Romney, he's at the airport waiting on his plane, minding his own business. And some people came up to him basically harassing him, probably the ones who were at the rally. Guess what happened to them? I will tell you.
By now, you've probably seen these videos.
You're a joke. Absolute joke.
Utah Senator Mitt Romney at the Salt Lake City International Airport being heckled by Trump supporters.
Why aren't you supporting President Trump?
The exchange turned into chanting after the Delta Airlines flight was in the air. And now Delta Airlines confirming to multiple media outlets these passengers have been placed on the no-fly list.
I'm a firm believer in free speech, but I'm also a firm believer in limiting free speech.
Amos Guerra is a law professor at the University of Utah, a First Amendment expert with 20 years experience in counterterrorism.
The distance between 5 people or 10 people yelling traitor, traitor, and somebody then taking it to the next step, it's a fine line.
Delta Airlines also giving Fox 13 a statement saying, quote, passenger safety and security is Delta's primary concern. We expect civility of all of our passengers on every flight. Any action that does not support our policies or our crew's ability to perform their duties can result in passengers being removed from a flight and or placed on a no-fly list.
I think protecting the other passengers takes precedence over their First Amendment rights.
This discussion dates back to the 1969 Supreme Court case Brandenburg v. Ohio that puts limits on freedom of speech, quote, directed to inciting or producing imminent lawless action. So from the removal of President Trump's accounts from apps like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as controversy over the app Parler being removed from Google, Apple, and now Amazon, this all calls into question how far freedom of speech really goes.
In first grade, you were taught the sanctity of the First Amendment, right? I mean, that's what we were all taught. It is absolutely fluid, particularly with respect to social media. Social media has changed the First Amendment discussion.
And Senator Romney's office did not return our request for comment. However, fellow senators, including Mike Lee, have issued statements saying that it was abhorrent what happened to the senator. At Salt Lake International Airport, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News.
Hey, y'all, sorry, I was having some technical difficulty with my lighting. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, he's on his way home, trying to mind his own business, and now he getting harassed. So let's see, how did they even find these people? And I think one of you already said it. It's so slow. How did they find the rioters? Okay, it's not giving me. Oh, okay, here. Let's see. How police track for this high-tech surveillance. So Karen. Okay. Did anyone know what the link was? What they said? How do they track their cell phones? I don't want us to be guessing about that. I want us to actually know that that's what exactly they did. Mm. You make a very excellent point. Let me put that up there. Okay. But people are not understanding is the real ID is how a lot of these flyers are getting caught. Your boarding pass is attached to your license. If the airport scans your ID instead of the ticket, that's true. Then if the FBI gets a court order, then they can just go to the airport and get your names and the photos. So yeah, and then plus people are turning the people in as well. Definitely. I was trying to figure out Capitol Hill cell towers. Still not showing it. Okay. This is just messed up.
Despite being unlocked, the hooligans who attacked the Capitol smashed the door virtually off its hinges, tore things off the wall, including this Chinese scroll.
Y'all didn't hear a word I said, did you? Y'all didn't hear the word I said. I'm so sorry I'm off my game today. Okay. So it says authorities looking to prosecute. Okay, let's move on. The Capitol, more than most buildings, has a vast cellular and wireless data infrastructure of its own to make communications efficient in a building made largely of stone and that extends deep underground and has pockets of shielded areas. Such infrastructure, such as individual cell towers, can turn any connected phone into its own tracking device. Phone records make determining the owners of these devices trivially easy. Congressional investigators and federal prosecutors can also identify devices and users who may have connected willingly or automatically to congressional guest Wi-Fi networks unless rioters made a point of deactivating their devices or leaving them behind during the takeover. The countless hours of videos, much of it taken by the rioters themselves and uploaded to social media, they are so stupid for doing that, also offers an ideal set for facial recognition. Many scenes were captured from multiple angles with good lighting over several minutes. Few people wore masks, not spreading COVID. While facial recognition technology often struggles to reliably identify people with dark skin, the large majority of the Trump supporters who entered the Capitol on Wednesday appeared to be white. I'm sorry. This is funny. Hey, Lagata. I'm sorry, this is funny. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is some of America's Most Wanted. Okay. They got a number and everything. Yeah. Some people were being very blatant and smiling for the camera. Those people are going to be very easy to find. I worked with the Bureau for a long time, and when I watched that play out, I got the same hollow feeling in my stomach as on 9/11. How is this happening? They're going to use every resource they can to bring these people to justice. Video riders walking away untouched after the takeover enraged many around the country, hoping to see consequences for those who broke the law, while apparently seeking to disrupt the certification of President-elect Joe Biden's victory. The contrast especially striking many critics said as the aggressive, heavily armed crackdowns against protesters in May and June after the killing of George Floyd. But leaving the scene without arrest is not the same as escaping criminal charges. DC and federal authorities have made clear their determination to investigate the catastrophic security breakdown and prosecute many of those involved. It says, we have literally hundreds of prosecutors and agents working from 3 command centers on what is really a 24-hour-a-day operation. Wow. Just because you left the DC region, you can still expect a knock on the door if we find out you were part of the criminal activity in the Capitol. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The Capitol also has extensive security cameras constantly trained on key points. Mm-hmm. But I do understand you, Stephanie, when you said there is broad, privacy, First Amendment rights implications. But it's like, if the government didn't have that already in place, then some of these people wouldn't have gotten found. And it says amateur sleuths already have worked to identify those captured in publicly available video. See, and they put this stuff on social media and didn't think nobody was gonna look at it. An Instagram page is crowdsourcing this task. An investigating reporting group, Bellingcat, has requested video for cataloging. Oh, I gotta go find them. In some cases, people invited publicly already had lost their job or suffered other consequences. One rider who was photographed wearing his company badge, that man is stupid, and then laying it around his neck, was quickly fired. There's a police officer here in Houston. He just resigned. And guess what? He wasn't white. He was Asian. He was Vietnamese. And I'm just like, oh, Lord have mercy. Then they had that attorney And the lady who went by private plane, I think she lost her job. It says instead, investigators don't have to rely on grainy or distant surveillance camera footage. Instead, the events were captured in countless smartphone photos, video live streams, and location tagged social media posts. They told them themselves. Ugh. It says Evan Greer says she worried that the use of face recognition might help line out technology that is routinely deployed by police and immigration agents to evade people of color. But guess what? They said above that the technology had a very hard time. Where was it? So the technology had a very hard time recognizing people with dark skin color. But it said, while facial recognition often struggles to reliably identify people with dark skin, the large majority of the Trump supporters who entered the Capitol will appear to be white. I'm sorry, I didn't do that, but this is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The FBI software can scan through a database that includes more than 641 million photos of American faces, largely taken from jail mugshot, visa application, and driver's license. Like you said, and if your plane ticket is connected to your driver's license, that's how they got the people on that no-fly list. The FBI tweeted a photo of the rioters' face and asked the general public for any tips and digital media that captured the riots and violence during the Capitol siege. The Washington Post, Devlin Baird contributed to this report. OMG. I'm gonna put this in the chat in case you have anybody. You can read the rest of the article for yourself, or share it with someone who needs this information. You told on yourself. They told on themselves, y'all. They told on themselves by taking their cell phones and snapping photos. You didn't think you were going into a government building and the cell phone companies and the social media, if you paid attention to the news, Paul, 6 years ago, they gave their data to the government. I mean, they did. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm also concerned about that too. Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm like, round them up, lock them up, because they shouldn't have been up there running into the Capitol, touching people's stuff. What are you thinking? Okay. So let's see if we can find us some. Let me see. Okay, we go by the rating. Okay. Okay, let's look at this on Trolls on Twitter. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. This one was the lady crying. I'm sorry.
You treat me like a black person. It's right.
Let me go back to the beginning.
You treat me like a black person. It's right.
You got somebody come take care of him. No problem. How many you have? How many is it?
I have 4 children here.
Okay.
I love every single one of you, but this is what they do to us. They kick me off the plane, they call me a fucking terrorist, and they want to fucking ruin my life.
Kick these people off the plane because they support President Trump. And you got all these standing around doing nothing. 30 cops over here. Rest of them going everywhere. All these police everywhere. Because they were waiting for these people to get put off the plane because they support President Trump.
The feds have been busy rounding up people who allegedly took part in the Capitol siege and putting them on the no-fly list pending an investigation. Trump supporters are not having any of it. If you like content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Several videos were posted this weekend of Trump supporters suspected of taking part in storming the Capitol, and when agents picked them up as they were departing or landing at different airports, a few of these folks threw crazy fits. Almost all of the supposed Stop the Steal demonstrators are either sobbing or screaming as federal agents and other law enforcement swoop in and take them into custody. And one guy can't seem to understand why he's being called a terrorist. In another terminal incident, a woman with an Eastern European sounding accent tells the officers detaining her that she's got 3 minors she's traveling with, but she's still taken away. Federal officials are going on a full-blown crackdown on as many people as they can find.
I feel bad for the
Remember,
kids.
the FBI did publicly ask for help in identifying as many as possible.
I don't feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the kids.
What do you think of Trump supporters who stormed the Capitol being banned from flying? Should they be considered terrorists? Sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting my face right here in the right-hand side. Please do it. I have no friends.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious right there. She was like, what kind? The lady is crying. She literally is crying. Let's look at the dirty Q.
It's going to be 4.5-hour flight up to Phoenix. We'll put this plane down in the middle of Kansas City. We will do that if that's what it is.
Wow.
Is he got a steel briefcase? Can y'all hear them? Can you hear the video?
Remove from the airplane. And we can resolve this.
I'm sorry, the people on the plane are yelling, get off! Like, they don't have no sympathy. She don't get no sympathy for them. Like, hey, I gotta get to my destination. Get off this plane. Like, they have no sympathy. And I'm sorry, that man had a steel briefcase. He's the first one need to be taken up off that plane to search. But another love, yeah. Well, you crying when you was riding. What you crying for? Like that movie say, ain't no crying in baseball. Ain't no crying in rioting. Ain't no crying when you on a no-fly list. Up there acting like a thug. Now you can't fly.
Easily, but at this point, I have to ask everyone to leave the airplane. Oh my God! Take your IDs and your boarding passes. You can leave your personal belongings. If you're going to reboard, please do not get involved in the altercation or you will not reboard. And
Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a great day. Have a good day. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I love every single one of you.
Hey, Christine, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
They called me Darren, and they want to ruin my life.
Hey, Christine, you say why she gotta leave? Oh, you missed the part where I explained earlier. Okay, so they got like cell. I put the article in there. They have cell towers in the Capitol because they're like very old buildings. So they have like their own infrastructure. So as soon as those rioters came onto there, their cell phones pinged the Capitol cell phone tower. So they were able to track them. Plus, people took pictures and live video and even uploaded to social media. So they have this facial recognition software that you're able to find you. So, and then Senator Chuck Schumer, he's a Democrat, asked the FAA, like, hey, you need to put those Capitol riot people on a no-fly list. If we got, like Muslim or terrorists on a no-fly list, these domestic ones need to be on a no-fly list too. So some people were on their way back home. They at the airport. Y'all got to pray with me. They were on the no-fly load. And they got to the airport. And so your boarding pass is attached to your driver's ID. The FBI has like, they just said in an article, has like 641 million pictures that their software can sift through of visa application, passport applications, and driver's license. So they were able to find them. And look at this, Christine. The facial recognition software is very hard to detect and recognize people with dark skin. But the majority of people who went to the Capitol were white. So that means the facial recognition software picked all of us. So when they got to the airport, he comes, either the FBI, probably the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, comes and say, excuse me, step on the line. We got to cover that. Why? We're gonna go with you. You can't board the plane. You can't go. Come with us. But some of them are so traumatized because they thought they was revolutionary. They had the support of the president because he's supposed to go down there and storm that place. And they thought they could get on the plane and go back home after you done rioted. So when they get back on the plane, even how to get on the plane, they're like, no, you want to get out. One plane, they told everybody to get out and bring your ID. They basically checking everybody. Then one lady got home, stepped off the plane, and they took her. One lady had 3 minors with her. I felt bad for the kids, but for her, no. Then they said she had a slightly Middle Eastern accent. I'm like thinking to myself, you the last one should be at that over there with them. That's true. You may be on Delta or because they caused the scene. They were uncompliant. So Delta was like, you making the scene. You can't come back on here. So, and probably that you got United, you got Southwest, Heck, they can't even get on Spirit Airlines. Yeah, they didn't have a mask on. So that's also able for the recognition software to pick you up because you didn't have no mask on. Plus, you spraying COVID. Yeah, and this really shows you about not only white privilege, but think about class privilege. You bought a ticket to go protest, but you really bought a ticket to go riot, and you thought when the riot was over, you were just gonna hop on a plane and go back home to your regular life, and that it wasn't gonna affect your job, your school, your personal life. Like, where they do that at? I mean, the banker that they found, they found out he was there. His bank found out they're gonna fire him. So instead of getting fired, unfortunately, he killed himself. You know, and it's just like, wow, y'all just decided to go down there and touch people's stuff. It's a government building. Now you can say what you want about black, like we have crime in the black neighborhood, Asian, Hispanic, even Native American, or whatever the Middle Eastern immigrant neighborhoods. But when was the last time our group stormed the goddamn federal building in mass and try to get on a plane to go back home? I'm just saying. Some of us can't even be in a group of 4 get froyo across the street without police asking us where we going, why y'all here. I mean, I'm just saying. They can't get in the Pony Express. Oh Lord. And then what's the thing? They're saying, what if the train people, Amtrak, say, okay, I want y'all, I don't want to know, y'all can't be on the no train list either. And then they say the Enterprise and rent a car, like, I don't want them broke people renting our car. You're gonna have to bust it or thumb it to get where you got to go. Yeah, in these United States. Yeah, join the club. Oh Lord. Okay, let's watch some more. I'm sorry, this is funny. This is better than Cops.
Hey, officer, what did you do with her kids? Can you just answer her? We got this, okay?
All I want to say is, ma'am, how come you're not being cooperative with the police?
We got that. Thank you for your concern, though.
They're keeping Lord. Oh my Lord, the cop is black. The lady on the floor is white. And she's being uncompliant. That's right, Christine. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
How many you have? How many is it?
I have 4 children here.
Okay.
You treat me like a black person. Gotta get sprayed.
Are you black now? You black now? They didn't beat you with a stick or nothing. They didn't shoot you.
This is what happens. This is what happens, guys. This is crazy, Joe.
He's like, cry, baby.
Freedom of speech.
They're all on the no-fly list for being radical white terrorists.
Okay, guys, 5 easy ways to not get called a terrorist. Number 1, don't be a terrorist. Wait.
past 10 months have been tough. It's been tense, sad, and heartbreaking. The pandemic has touched all of our lives, and we know that the pain won't stop just because it's the new year.
Tonight, we're seeing some of that COVID stress and anger inside an already stressful place, airplanes and airports. New video shows people causing a scene, appearing to refuse to wear a face mask. All new at 11, our Brianna Harper spoke to the person who shot this video and shares their message to travelers.
For months, Charlotte Douglas International Airport and all the airlines that fly in and out of here have required all passengers to wear a mask at all times. But one passenger just didn't agree with that rule, calling it tyranny. Sunday's flight from the Queen City to the nation's capital was going as planned when passenger Jonathan Ashford decided to take a quick nap. But mid-flight, he says he was startled out of his sleep.
All I saw and what I woke up to and started recording was her screaming about how this is tyranny and how we have to stand up for this.
Other passengers tell me this all started when there was concern after this woman was spotted wearing her mask improperly below her nose during the flight. And when asked to fix it, she refused. This outburst soon followed.
If we don't stand up, it's only going to get worse.
And that's when an air marshal aboard the American Airlines flight stepped in to help intervene.
He calmed her down. He was the only person that was able to do that. Stewardesses and the flight attendants could not do anything. She was just going crazy.
A DC resident Ashford said he's noticed defiant actions like this are becoming less and less of a surprise.
An influx of people flying into DC to have this, and they have this agenda of they're saving democracy, they're starting a revolution, they're doing all these frankly very ridiculous things, obviously.
No clearer evidence of just that as seen last week during the deadly Capitol riots.
I don't know where she was coming from. I don't know her story. However, this isn't uncommon, unfortunately, within the last 2 weeks or so.
And once the flight eventually landed, that passenger was quickly met by Washington Airport police.
And then when she got escorted off, the entire plane erupted into applause.
And American Airlines tells us that passenger involved in the outburst has been placed on their no-fly list pending further investigation. Brianna Harper reporting, WCNC, Charlotte.
So they don't want to wear their mask, and they want to still fly home after a riot? Let's see if we can find some TikTok videos. This is hilarious. This is hilarious to me. I'm unmuted again. I think I'm. But they got a remix. I say it's a remix.
Every single one of you.
Oh, they got a remix. Oh, they put the music.
And they want to fucking ruin my life. Ruin my life. Ruin my life. Every single one of you. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Every single one of you. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Every single one of you. That's what you do. And they got like call me a fucking parent. And they want to fucking ruin my life. Every single one of you, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Every single one of you, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Every single one of you, that's what you do. Like, call me fucking scared, and they wanna fucking ruin my life. Every single
What? Yeah, man, they said my name popped up on a no-fly list. They ain't telling me why it's on there, letting me leave for nothing, man. I'm stuck at the airport, yo, I've been here since
What?
Yeah, man, they said my name popped up on a no-fly list. They ain't telling me why it's on there, letting me leave for nothing, man. I'm stuck at the airport, yo, I've been here since
What?
Yeah, man, they said my name popped up on a no-fly list. They ain't telling me why it's on there, letting me leave for nothing, man. I'm stuck at the airport, yo, I've been here since
What?
Yeah, man, they said my name popped up on a no-fly list. They ain't telling me why it's on there, letting me leave for nothing, man. I'm stuck at the airport, yo, I've been here since
What?
Yeah, man, they said my name popped up on a no-fly list. They ain't telling me why it's on there, letting me leave for nothing, man.
I'm trying to find this one that Daryl sent me. And they're basically they're from TikTok. TikTok has a lot of stuff, but for some reason not letting me do it from. Let me see if it'll let me go to my. That this lady, she was crying, she was singing it. You can't be on the no-fly list. You don't have to go. Oh, this thing is slow. Of all the days to act slow, why you gotta do this today? I wonder, did they put it in the 18 Facebook group? No, I don't think he's a mob leader. He wants to be, but he don't. But he about to lose his Oh, I wanted y'all to show y'all this. This is about impeach. Because tonight we're going to talk about the impeachment edition. And while I try to find this video, this is funny. This is from Indescribable. I follow her on Instagram, but also follow her on Facebook. On Facebook and Instagram.
Ready for Now That's What I Call Impeachment Volume 2? 15 of today's hottest superstars in one all-new collection. We gonna impeach and watch him vacate. We gonna impeach, and watch him vacate. Watch him do it. We gonna impeach and watch him vacate. We gonna impeach, and watch him vacate. And won't he do it? Moving to a new presidency with the year's biggest songs. Time is up, up. Yeah, your time is up. Got a couple charges, but a couple ain't enough. Rack 'em up, rack 'em up. Other people had enough. We tired of your drama, so you know your time is up. Time is up, time is up. And leave the White House clean. No, it's a pandemic, so don't forget to sleep. Time is up, time is up. Now you can have all of your favorite hits right here, right now. IMPEACHMENT. Do you know what that means, man? IMPEACHMENT. Do you know what that means? But to get them all, call the number on your screen. There's never been a music collection like this before, until now. To order, call the number on your screen or send a check or money order. Must be 18 or older to order. I pulled up at the polls, REAGYTOVOTE. Get them out. Donald made it all the way to the house, but we gotta get them out of D.C. right now.
Yeah, they would have got rid of him a long time ago. Oh, sorry, that's not what I was trying to do to y'all. I'm trying to find the TikTok of the lady singing. Find it for you. Okay, I found some other videos. I'm trying to find the way. You got to go.
Time is up. You gotta go. Time is up. Guess what? You ain't gotta go to your house, but you got to get out. Ooh, you gotta go. You got to get out of. Ooh, you gotta. I believe your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. I don't mean to sound rude. I don't want to sound cruel. Let me make a long story short. What I'm really trying to say is, pack your bags, you gotta go. This is a message to the Trump family.
You gotta go.
You got to go. Time is up.
I'm trying to.
Time is up. You ain't got to go to your house. You got to get out. Ooh, you gotta go. You got to get out. Ooh, you gotta. I believe your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. I don't even sound rude. I don't want to sound cruel. Let me make a long story short on YouTube. What I'm really
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it for y'all.
You gotta go. This is a message to the Trump family from me and my family. Listen, you.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find a thing. It was so funny. Y'all gonna love it when I find it. Oh, I found it, y'all.
But you got to get out. Ooh, gotta go. You got to get out. Ooh, you gotta. I believe in you. Time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. I don't mean to sound rude. I don't want to sound cruel. Let me make a long story short. YouTube. What I'm really trying to say is, hey, your bags, you gotta go. This is a message to the Trump family from me and my family. Listen, you gotta go. Time is up. Gotta go. Ooh, you gotta. I believe your time is love. Your time is love. Your time is love.
Okay, I found it.
Okay,
yeah,
I don't mean to sound rude on the battlefield, and I'm.
This is what the no-fly people gonna be. This is what the no-fly people gonna be having to ride to get across the United States, y'all.
Back it up and jump.
And left foot stomp. You cha-cha with your right. You cha-cha with your left. You turn to the right. You move to the left. Back it up. Yeah. And check the tree. Well, to cut the tree today. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny. That was funny. Let me share the screen. I found the one I wanted to show y'all before I let y'all go. You said we don't want you. It's Arkansas. Okay, here it is. How come I go to the thing? Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to go. Let me stop sharing. Mm-hmm. Okay, I found it, y'all. Okay, so this is the lady. Let me start watching. She said some people have said they don't understand what she is saying to let Eric help me help you. You're on the no-fly list because you are a terrorist. You know what you did. Please get out of line. Her name is Shamika Crawford. Let me see if I can make it bigger.
You're on the no. Ooh, 'cause you are up. Yes, you are. You know what you did. Please get out of line.
I'm sorry, I left myself out. Let's do it. Sorry, I still got the left foot stomp song. Oh, I love you, praise, but not right now.
You're on the no. Ooh,
did y'all hear it?
'Cause you are up. Yes, you are. You know what you did. Please get out of line.
Okay, y'all. So you're on the no-fly list because you're a terrorist. Now get out of line. I'm sorry. I think that's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. Hey, y'all, we've been on here about an hour and 14 minutes. Please let me know in the comments, or you let me know now, what other types of videos do you guys want me to do for y'all since you are members of the channel? So I want to give you extra perks for being members of the channel and everything. Yeah, I found out Daryl's the one that sent me that last one. The lady thinking you're on the no-fly list because you're a terrorist. I had some other, but for some reason it won't. I'm thinking I need to do another TikTok video myself. I just got to figure out what I want to do. Which ones I want to do for. For y'all. Time is up. You got to go. Okay, I'm trying to find this other one I thought was cute. Let's see if I can send it to. Because I'm telling you, TikTok they be off the chain. They are really all about giving it to these people. It was one person. There is one man, he lives in DC. The white man lives in DC. He was like, "Yo, cowards, you motherfuckers." And then there was a black lady in the car, and she's going like, "Yeah, I know. When we were protesting for Black Lives Matter, the police, or National Guard, they were everywhere." And then the white man was like, "The white whatever need to go home." Okay, I got one more I found for y'all. Okay. Where we go? Share screen. Next time, just make myself a playlist.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
He said after all the
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. I can conquer Earth.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Okay, let me
After
give
10,000
you.
years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Oh, do you want to look at the one about tasing my balls and man that tastes his balls? I know Roxanne likes that one. She shouldn't like that one.
10,000 years, I'm free.
I tell Roxanne, you listen to this.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer.
Okay, I got one more from Ricky Mayaga. He talks about the list that keeps growing.
With your phone, it tracks all your information, including your name and address, based on your cellular provider. This is because there is a huge underground tunnel network in the Capitol building, and they had to build their own cellular network. Once again, all your personal information is logged if you were anywhere near that building on Wednesday. You didn't even have to connect to their Wi-Fi. All you had to do was be nearby with your phone, be connected to your cellular provider, and you are logged. The FBI will now cross-reference the log. Turns out the no-fly list just keeps on growing and growing. This is because when you enter the Capitol building with your phone, it tracks all your information, including your name and address, based on your cellular provider. This is because there is a huge underground tunnel network in the Capitol building, and they had to build their own cellular network. Once again, all your personal information is logged if you were anywhere near that building on Wednesday. You didn't even have to connect to their Wi-Fi. All you had to do was be nearby with your phone, be connected to your cellular provider, and you are logged. The FBI will now cross-reference the log. Turns out the no-fly list just keeps on growing and growing. This is because when you enter the Capitol building with your phone, it tracks all your information, including your name and address, based on your cellular provider. This is because there is a huge underground tunnel network.
What? And that's when Ryan's girl like B-list race rockers and just put a month in there. Oh, did y'all get the other one about the other lady who was a flight attendant? Did y'all see that? Oh, but I had to give y'all this one. This one is funny though. This one's funny. This one's funny. This one's funny. It's like it's a play. It's a
Now who
Name you can sick your thuggish friends on your coworkers, right? Then go to work the next day and act like nothing.
Missed it. I was doing TikToks.
Name a job where you can
Watch
sick
this one
your
again.
thuggish friends on your coworkers, right? Then go to work the next day and act like nothing happened. Name a job where you can sick your
You want to do one more TikTok? Sorry. Okay, I send this one to. Oh, this is about Parlor. People who are on that Parlor app. This is a good one. Oh, I got another one too. Like if you're working at the this is like, don't be a terrorist. No fly list. Don't be a terrorist. Okay. I got some on TikTok, y'all. I got so many TikToks. It's funny. It's hilarious. Okay. So let's do this one. Parlor app. You ever find out you can do something so much easier than you did before to make your life so simple? And you just like, why didn't I do that from the beginning? Can y'all hear me? Okay. So this is another, if you're on the Parlor app, and this is what happened to them. Oh, I need to find mine. I'm telling you, he's acting up. You got to go. Hey, y'all. I didn't get shut down. I forgot. I was so involved in the TikToking and showing y'all the TikToks that I forgot. I was like rushing to plug in my laptop, which I normally always have it in, but I didn't. So I apologize for being unprofessional and not having my laptop plugged in. No, they didn't shut me down. Thank y'all so much. My computer shut down. It's not coming on quick enough because I had like 2 other videos to show y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do some more recording today, which I plan to do some more TikToks. And so what I'll do is I'll probably make 1 for the whole channel and then make 2 extras just for you guys and for the people in my Buy Me a Coffee. Okay. Thank y'all so much for spending time with me today. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go finish the rest of y'all work. I gotta do some recording and then get ready for tonight's Friday Night Live, which is on my channel. I gotta make sure everything's plugged up for the night so we don't have the same thing happen again. So, okay, thank y'all so much. Is this a good time for us to have our members only chat every Friday around lunch, 12/1? Is that a good time? Queen Rashi, oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I was about to send you too, but mail. Asked to speak to the manager. Yeah, no plan, no leader, no goal, just rumper tantrums. Yep. Oh, you just have another FAA meeting? I'm sorry. But thank you for helping keep us safe, or do your job. It is for you. This was fun. I love roasting these people's murmurs the way they treat me as a child. Whoa. Okay. All right. Do y'all want to do more reaction videos? It don't necessarily have to be political. It could be other stuff. Just ask. It is for you? Okay. Well, I'll let y'all go. Talk to y'all later. Hopefully see you later tonight on this channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday Night Live, the 18th. It's the second impeachment edition. Second presidential impeachment edition. It's supposed to be something funny than to sit on out loud. Yeah, I think so. I get it, Stephanie. I get it. Okay. All right.